Well, if you're watching this, welcome to Live with Wes and Jordan.
Yes.
We actually really like doing this.
We do.
Yeah, it's we're just wrapping up our evening. We just got the kids to bed. Sat down to work on some business, and I just finished my workout. So we're coming off of like an 80-day program where like 95% of we get up at like 4:45, 5 a.m. Really got it done. Kind of coming out of that and kind of
sleeping in a little bit.
Yeah, just kind of regaining some sleep. You know, we're both really competitive when we start something. We want to finish it, so we got that done. So some evening workouts, but you know,
we're on to a little more of a chill program. Don't need to get up as early.
Yeah.
So
I'm also training for an endurance race, so I've been trying to incorporate, you know, running 10 to 12 miles a week
we
too.
both have been training for that.
Yes.
By the way.
Yes, here we have.
Ever seen my videos on my chin-ups and pull-ups?
Yes,
Working
you're doing
hard.
good. You're doing really good.
Getting stronger.
You're a beast, babe.
Thanks.
She's a beast, guys. So if you ask questions, we can't see them because we have the phones turned because we are easily distracted.
But feel free to talk to us.
Yes.
We'll look at them later.
Yeah, we will look at them later, we promise. So we're here, super pumped. We're here to talk about just a new program that's coming out, and if you guys have followed us for a while, you know you've seen us talk about like fitness programs and like challenge groups and push groups for like health and fitness and you know, things like that. But this is something that's really different, and we're really excited about it. This program that's coming out is strictly geared towards people's relationship with food and nutrition. And the company we work with, they have never done anything like this before, and we're really excited about it because we both feel that it's really the direction that people should be headed if they're really serious about their health. You know, a lot of us have heard that saying, you can't outwork a bad diet.
It's true, we've tried.
Yeah, we have. You know, and really, you know, a lot of the clients we've worked with, and we work with a lot. We've been fortunate enough and blessed enough to help a lot of people, and I mean, really, it comes down to like, you know, your results are 80% nutrition and really 20% like fitness and a workout.
Which is crazy.
It really is, you know, because I mean, the workout seems like the hardest part, but eating food is so easy.
And it's something you do either way.
Yeah, and you need three things, you know, to have success. You know, you need a workout, you need accountability, and you need nutrition. And we provide accountability. We provide workouts for people in a safe place to grow and challenge. But you know, nutrition really comes down to your decisions, what you decide to put in your body, the level of quality of food that you choose to buy, and some of that is, you know, training, and you know, people perish for lack of knowledge, but you know, they also perish for a lack of action, because if you have the knowledge and you don't put it into action, then that's on you. Yeah, it's you and no one else. So this program really is knowledge. It's about food. I mean, down to like what you should be eating, what times of the day, and really just diving in and tackling people's like relationship with food, how they feel about it, like you know, self-image. You know, do they run to food for comfort? Is it something that they grew up, you know, eating things they shouldn't have? Are they eating foods they don't know are bad? Is it just things that you've always eaten growing up? You know, it tackles all of that, and that's something we're really excited about. And you know, we didn't start out, you know, in this great place. You know, yeah, I mean, you know, we'll share a little bit about our story, and we have this giant whiteboard here full of notes. But I grew up in a really healthy household. You know, my mom is...
He ignored everything his mother
Oh my gosh, I sure did.
Lived off of Twinkies, Cinnabons.
So, yeah, I mean, growing up, and Mom, if you're watching this, I'm so sorry. I didn't tell you this. We used to go, this is so bad. We used to go, like, camping as a family, like, when I was growing up, like, high school age. And my mom used to have this big, like, Rubbermaid tub in the basement where she had camping supplies, and some of the stuff was for s'mores. And we ate really healthy, but, I mean, s'mores are s'mores. So I used to sneak down in the basement, and I would grab, like, bags of marshmallows and Hershey Kisses, and I would, like, literally keep them under my bed, and I would eat them like crazy. I remember one day I ate an entire bag of marshmallows. And
oh my gosh.
it's so bad, and like I don't even know if I've ever told you that.
No, that is so horrible.
And I was always like, it was almost like because we ate so healthy, it's like if sweet food was there, or if
it's all you could think about.
I mean, we would literally like, I don't know my brother, but I mean, I would literally just like go crazy. I would like if we went to something like a church, like in youth group or whatever, I would like take food home with me, like drink as many sodas as I can. Like it was bad. Like I just
He has a little bit of a sweet tooth. In case you haven't gathered.
I really do. I really do. And then when I started after high school, when I started working full time, I was in a job where I worked for a Parks and Recreation department, and it was a great job, but it involved a lot of like driving, and we would literally start our morning. We would go and get coffee at the gas station, and my coworker and I would split a box of half a dozen cream-filled, chocolate-covered Krispy Kreme donuts. And I did this when I was probably like 18, 19, 20, and like in those couple years, my metabolism dropped. And
you're alive.
I know, like my metabolism dropped, and I really started to like experience like hair loss and things like that. And it runs in my family, but like it actually started with me even earlier than it did, with like my dad and my grandpa and things like that. And it's, and I really carried that like into, those are just some of the, bad habits I had, but like I really just didn't pay attention to what I would eat. I didn't really care. I remember telling Jordan once, I would rather eat like the garbage food. I would rather eat the food I want and feel like crap than than give anything up. And I remember told her that, and she like literally like teared up, and it was tough because I didn't understand. Like I was so set in our ways, and that was just me. Do you want to talk about like your growing up?
So growing up, we were a very active family. Yeah, there. We were a very active family. But when it came to food, we definitely weren't the best. Like, vegetables were not a huge thing in my house. Like, my mom was pretty much the only one who liked them. My dad didn't even eat vegetables, so I guess mom felt like, well, I can't make them eat vegetables if their dad isn't eating vegetables. Like, literally growing up, I liked carrots. That's literally it. Like, if I had a salad, it was lettuce with a ton of croutons and a ton of ranch dressing. Like, I didn't eat vegetables. I didn't like them. So then, once I moved out of the house and I started buying my own food, it was all like 95% processed, boxed, freezer meals, which make me cringe. Ugh, like, it's not even real food. And that's what I was living off of. Like, maybe I had some apples or bananas. That was like my fresh produce. That was like it. And, I was working full time, so I stopped exercising and being active, so I just started to pack on the pounds, and I just felt like crap. Like, I just literally felt like crap. And I didn't know. Like, I knew what I was eating was not, like, healthy. Yep. I just didn't know, like, how bad it was for me. And I definitely had no idea where to start with that. I was like, don't like vegetables, like, what do I do?
I remember when we first got married, because we both, like, our first couple years of marriage, really before she became a coach, like, we ate bad. It was frozen pizza and Velveeta and ice cream, and we carried those bad habits into our, our marriage and our grocery carts. And I remember, like, telling Jordan, actually, like, how healthy we ate growing up, and my mom would buy, like, organic food. And I remember this woman right here saying, I could never spend that much money on groceries. Yes, what a total waste. Like, it's literally not even any different. And if you watch her, like, her posts, like, oh.
We were different people.
Yeah, we really were. Like, this woman, saying that is crazy just to even think about. But, so, let's jump to the next one. So, what really changed for us? So, obviously, Jordan had a massive, transformation, lost 60 pounds, changed her life, changed her nutrition. I was a little bit slower to catch up.
For me, my mindset changed with food.
Yeah.
when I found out, especially when I found out that I was pregnant with Archer, because I was like, oh my gosh, like the food that I'm eating is literally what's growing and developing my baby. So like I honestly made myself learn to like vegetables. Like I just started eating them because I knew they were good for me. I didn't know how to make them. I didn't know how to make them good. I was like, I don't really like anything I'm eating right now. But I stayed consistent with it, and now I love vegetables. Like, we eat them all the time.
Yeah.
Like, we eat Brussels sprouts, you guys.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Asparagus, what? So, we've definitely come a long way, but it was just learning, like, you know, what was in food. And, like, as a mom, I was like, well, I want my kids to eat well. I want them to grow and be healthy and develop normally. So that was a big motivation for me, which of course he didn't experience at all.
I didn't for a while.
Being pregnant.
Yeah, I never have been to this day. But really, what it came down to is we both changed our relationship with food. You know, we really just started to value what we were putting in, because you're working out really hard, and food either gives you results or
makes or breaks you. Basically.
It does. Like it adds something to you or it takes something from you. Like food just doesn't like come. You eat it. Passes through your body and it doesn't do anything for you. Maybe like rice does that, but really not. Not even that. Like food does something to you, either positive or negative, and you have to think about that. And I get that food's expensive, but like like out of all things to like be cheap on, like food is not one of those things. But think about what Americans use food for: stress eating, comfort food, a reward system. Like I worked hard today, I really need a reward.
Which was me, by the way. When I did start to go to the gym, I would come home from the gym and like eat ice cream. It's like, oh, I went to the gym, like I can have
how about this?
I want.
Cancels out.
Yes.
Yeah,
Do you even know how many times?
Oh, I was a king. I was the cancel out king.
Yes.
Binge eating, that was totally me. But it was bad, you guys, and that's why we're so excited about this program. And we want to talk a little bit about it. So it's called 2B Mindset, and it's something you can get. You can purchase. It's extremely affordable. Really it is, even for someone on a budget. And you can have it available on either an app on your phone or like on your computer. And it's professionally made by top nutritionists. And there is an entire 40 plus videos. There is.
Is it 40?
Yep. And they're not super long, so the things you can get into, and it talks about everything. And we're still going through it because this literally just came out like yesterday. It talks about the type of food you should be eating. It talks about like using the scale as a tool. So let's talk about this. How many people hate the scale? How many people are afraid to get on the scale because they're like, oh, they're so possessed by what that scale says. Like you could eat something, get a ton of inflammation, and jump on the scale, and you're 5 pounds heavier. And people are like, oh my god, I gained 5 pounds. Like you could possibly gain 5 pounds of fat overnight. That's not even possible. So think about this. How cool is this? Like the program literally says, eat something, weigh yourself, write that down. Then basically you're tracking your food every day, you're writing it down. Then the next day, if you eat something and you're up a few pounds, go back and see what you ate, and then try to pinpoint that so you can see how your body's actually reacting to certain foods, and then that becomes knowledge, and then you can put that into action so you're not constantly just trudging through doing the same things over and over again and having the same results.
Because here's the thing, even in the realm of healthy food, what's okay for me to eat might not be okay for him.
100%.
We found out that he's really sensitive to almonds and peanut butter. Someone else could eat those things and be totally fine. It's great to add to your diet, but for him, it causes a lot of inflammation, so it's not healthy for him to eat. You know what I'm saying?
And she's more sensitive to eggs than I am.
Yeah, and dairy and stuff like that.
Yep.
So it's not just oh, these are healthy foods, everyone can have all of these. Even some vegetables. Some people can't have certain vegetables.
Broccoli gives me gas. Who knew?
I knew. But and just to clear up, just because we're weighing ourselves every day on this, that doesn't mean that it's about the number on the scale. It's really to judge inflammation and figure out what foods are working for your body, because you might figure out, let's just say asparagus, you've been eating it for years and you're noticing like every time you eat it, your weight goes up. You're like, okay, like I don't think I can eat asparagus right now. So then you cut it, and then you start to see the scale come down because like the point is to get rid of the inflammation, to figure out what foods work for you because everyone is different. Different foods do different things to different people. So it's a tool. It's not about the number on the scale. Still, it never is about the number on the scale. But we all like to see that number come down. We don't like to see it go up. So this is so you can identify what's making it go up. You stop eating it, and you stop gaining weight. Like,
and it's really all about knowledge.
Like
this program is designed to teach people about food, how to eat food, and at the same time heal their relationship with food. So they're not like a slave to it, and they're not like just going through the same thing. Like, guys, we have such like a desire to really help like people. We really do because you know the programs we have done and what we've been able to be a part of and the awesome opportunity we have as coaches has really changed our lives. We've lost over like 110 pounds combined. 110 pounds. That's a small person.
We went from frozen pizza to Brussels sprouts.
Yeah,
we are different people.
It's a big deal. So why are we sitting in our basement like, talking about like a food program at 10 o'clock on a Thursday? It's because we are so like excited and passionate about this.
We really believe in this.
So if you're still watching this video, or if you're watching the next day, like we seriously want to invite you guys to try this. And I just want to just ask you something. If you have tried different things, because this program, just pause for a second, is not a workout program. This has nothing to do with working out. This is strictly food-based. And you should see the before and afters for some of the people we know personally that have like lost serious amounts of weight just by changing like the way they eat. So if you want to try something new, like if you've tried the same things over and over again, like if you're tired of going to the gym or like working out and you just don't know what to eat or how to shop, like try something new. Like just give this a shot. You literally have nothing to lose. This could be the thing that really changes everything for you. This is not a diet. This is not I hate that word. It drives me up the freaking wall. This is not a diet. This is not about restricted eating. This is about teaching people about what to eat and teaching people about what foods affect their bodies and how. It really is an information program, which is why it's so valuable, and there's nothing out there like this.
And it's okay to like have a treat here and there. You know what I'm saying? Like absolutely. That's another thing about this. Like you can still enjoy your favorite things, you know, as a treat, and you don't have to like punish yourself for it. You know what I mean? Like instead of like pulling your hair out because you had a cupcake, just if it's worth it to you, eat it, move on. It's done. You love it. Okay, like you start over the next day. It's okay. So just like I think people get screwed up in the head when they have to like restrict things and cut things out. Like can't have sweets, like can't have this, can't have that. Because then it's all that you want. It's all that you think about.
That's not sustainable. That's not fun. Like it's not.
So it's just like a no shame type program. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you could follow any way of eating you want, but like, are you gonna completely stay away from chocolate the rest of your life? No, I'm not. Like, no. It's one of my favorite things. Yeah. So the point is, like, you can still have it, but don't beat yourself up about it. And I think even if you are fit, you're already fit in shape, maybe you're already at like your goal weight even, but you have that relationship with food where it's like if you indulge, you like want to die, you're like working out like extra because you're like punishing yourself for enjoying a treat. Like that's not healthy either. Yeah. That's a bad mindset. So this program is for people like that too. It's not all about just like losing weight. It is literally about your mindset, which is everything. You could look at someone who has what you think is a perfect body, but if their mindset isn't right, they don't even see that. Yeah. It's not good enough.
Or they could have six-pack abs, but their body is absorbing zero nutrients, and on the outside they look super they look healthy and fit, but in the inside they are so sick. We know people like that.
Yeah.
Like seriously, like it's a real thing. So, so how can people find out more about this?
Well, you can message us.
Yeah. That's what I was going.
Is that the answer you were looking for? Okay.
So, send us a message. Post something in the comments below that you're interested, and and we will get you guys the information you need. We have a group coming up
It
very
starts
soon.
on May 14th.
Yep.
We're opening the group May 7th because you do get stuff in the mail when you order this. Like you get a big recipe book, you get a water bottle, and some other things. So yeah, you'll want to order before May 14th.
Yep.
But yeah, we're gonna start this thing. We're gonna do it together,
Yep.
and it's gonna be really awesome.
And we 100% believe like this is going to be like a game changer.
So powerful.
Yeah, because we have every tool like available for people in the form of like workout programs. Like if you want to build muscle, we got you covered. If you want cardio, if you want yoga, if you want Pilates,
Meal plans.
yeah, we have every possible thing you can think of ready to go. We'll get you the info. But like this is something brand new, and I think it's something people are missing because they jump right to the fitness and then they get burnt out because they don't have this. Like nothing is going to work unless you have this dialed down first.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the thing I fought her on so freaking hard for so long because I was working out hard, but my weight loss hit a plateau. I couldn't go any further until I just decided to like basically break up with the foods that were keeping me from going to the next stage of my health and fitness. And it's a journey. Like I'm just not there, but like we're all on that journey together. But we know what this did for us.
Mm-hmm.
And how much it helped us, and we want you guys to be able to experience that. So we're asking if you guys want to try something like this, please don't keep it to yourself. Please reach out to one of us. We would be so happy to try to get you guys hooked up with this and just hopefully get you where you want to go and just experience kind of what we've been experiencing. So it's really all we have. So reach out to one of us if it's something we can get you more info on, and we'll talk to you guys later.
Yeah.
All right.
Go awkwardly turn off these phones.
I'm going to go run over here.
Yeah, run really fast.
All right. See you guys.